Have you ever wondered why some people become successful effortlessly and why some people struggle? The difference is discipline. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can use and cultivate the habit of discipline for you to become successful in life. You're welcome to inspiring you to greatness. And so we're going to be talking about discipline yourself to become successful. Discipline yourself to become successful. The difference between those who are poor and those who are rich is simply discipline. The difference between those who are successful and those who are not successful is simply discipline. Discipline is making a commitment to yourself and honoring your commitment every day. Discipline is the difference between where you are right now and where you want to be. Discipline is what turns or transforms your potential into reality. Discipline is about showing up every day, pushing through the tough times, and of course, not losing sight of your goal. Every victory on the field starts with discipline off the field. No wonder you can talk about Cristiano Ronaldo as one of the greatest footballer of all time simply because of the level of discipline he gives to his career. So the purpose or the importance of discipline cannot be overemphasized. And you see, discipline is the price that you have to pay for you to become successful in life. Consistent self discipline is the magic that you need to achieve success in life. So, let's talk about three things that will help us to become disciplined and achieve success in our life. In other words, we want to talk about three areas of discipline that will make us successful or an achiever. Number one, financial discipline. Number two, emotional discipline. And of course, number three, we're going to be talking about self discipline. Let's take them one by one. Number one, financial discipline. What is financial discipline? Financial discipline is simply managing your inflow and outflow of money. If you don't know how to manage your money, you're going to run into crisis and money will run over you. The difference between people who are successful and people who are not successful, or people who are rich and people who are poor, is financial discipline. If the rich people know how to save their money for opportunity and, of course, for investment, but the poor people, they simply spend all their money. And this reminds me of a course I did when I was in university. We talk about material balance. In material balance, we're taught that if inflow is greater than the outflow, then you have surplus, you have accumulation. But once the inflow is less than the outflow, you're going to have crisis and of course you're going to have shortage. The reason why some people run into crisis of money is because of shortage in their expenses. They simply do not have what we call delayed gratification. They spend and being spent. In other words, before they earn money, some will even borrow to spend. And so, what are the areas or the things that we can do to cultivate the habit of financial discipline? Number one, budget your spending. Number two, save for opportunity. Number three, save for emergency or crisis. Number four, clear your debt. So, number one, budget your expenses. You need to budget the money that comes into your hand or the money you earn. If you don't budget your expenses, you overspend and then eventually you run into crisis. So, a lot of people run into crisis or financial crisis simply because they do not have budget. And so they spend beyond their budget and spend everything. But you see, the rich people know how to budget their expenses. They know how to budget their money. And if anything comes beyond their budget, they push it to the next budget. And so that way, you're going to be learning how to discipline yourself for success, right? Then number two is, saving for opportunity and of course for investment. The book that I read, The Richest Man in Babylon, written by, George Clausen, he told us to save 10% of our earnings in order to invest or for future use. And you see, I always advise people to change to save, 10 to 20% of their income for their future use, for opportunity and for investment. Like I said, the rich become richer because they save money for investment and opportunity. In the world where we live today, opportunity will always knock at the door, whether you are poor or you are rich, whether you have money or you don't have money. But when you don't have money or you have not saved any money for investment, when the opportunity comes, or when you know need to invest certain amount of money for you to become rich, and you do not have money to invest, you lose that opportunity. But you see the rich people who know how to save certain amount of their money for investment. When the opportunity comes for them to invest, they simply send their money on an errand. And that is why someone said, he said, the rich people are commander of money, but the poor people are victims of money. So when you do not save for investment, you are going to run crisis of money, and money will run over you. And that is why some people develop heart attack and stroke. Number three, which is saving for emergency or for crisis. In the world where we live, problem will always come, crisis will always come, whether you plan for it or you don't plan for it. Needs for you to spend money will come. Okay, so when you don't save for crisis, or when you don't save for emergency, and when they come, you're going to have broken hearts. And when broken heart sets in, then it will lead to high blood pressure, and it might cause stroke or heart attack. And so you see, not planning or not having financial discipline is a crisis on its own. And so you need to be financially disciplined for you to overcome this crisis, and also for you to become rich or become richer uh, through investment. So let's talk about point number two, which is emotional discipline. Emotional discipline is about controlling your feelings, your responses to people, and of course, things around you. If you don't have emotional discipline, you're going to run into crisis. People will compare you to use your hard-earned money for their own use or for their own assistance. And so, if you don't have financial discipline, people will blackmail you. They will use emotional blackmail to collect your hard-earned money or the money you save. That's why you see people will always come around you for assistance here and there. But if you don't have the emotional discipline to know when to help and when not to help, you give every Dick and Harry your hard-earned money, and then you'll be left with nothing. Like I've always said, you need to be financially okay for you to be able to help the poor. Like someone rightly said, he said, the best thing you can do to the poor is for you not to be poor yourself. Because when you are rich or you are successful, you'll be able to pull people from poverty. You'll be able to pull them out of poverty. So you see, but emotional discipline is very, very key for you to become successful in life. Number three, how do you become successful in life? Through self-discipline. Self-discipline is very, very important for us to become successful in life. And what is self-discipline? Self-discipline is about controlling your temper, controlling your actions, and then follow through your decisions step by step, or your plan for you to achieve your goals, achieve your dream, and achieve whatever vision you have for yourself, which I believe you have great vision for yourself. You have enlarged vision for yourself. You have something you want to achieve before you turn it in, which are great. And I believe you have the potential, you have the resources. You don't even know the limit of what you can achieve in life, because God has endowed you with a lot of gift, a lot of knowledge, a lot of talent, and of course, a lot of resources for you to become rich and become successful and become an achiever in every area of life that you have chosen. So it is possible for you to be an achiever if you can discipline yourself the more. There are a lot of unsuccessful, talented people in the world simply because they lack discipline. So I want to tell you that discipline is very, very key to become successful in life. Show me somebody who is successful today, then I will show you someone who is very, very disciplined. Show me an athlete or an artist, or a career man or a career woman who is successful today, then I will tell you the amount of discipline he has put into his endeavor or into his career. So, as a student or whoever you are, for you to become successful, you must be disciplined. You must be disciplined in your action. You must be disciplined in your temper. You must be disciplined in your finances. So, discipline is very, very key to become successful in life. Like I said, the difference between those who are successful and those who are not is simply the level of discipline they put into their life. So, be disciplined today, and then you see yourself becoming great in the future. Thank you, and God bless you, because I believe you can be successful. God bless you. Hey guys, thank you for watching our video. If you find this video very impactful, don't forget to like, comment, leave your questions behind or your thoughts, and also share this video to your loved ones. And of course, also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Eminem View TV. Thank you, and God bless you.